Well, hi everybody. My name is Ira and I'm from JDAFilm, and I'm here as a guest for 5 Awesome Optimists. Thanks guys for inviting me. I wanted to come on today and talk about a subject that's pretty important, and that subject is forgiveness. It sounds pretty easy to do. It's just 3 simple words. I forgive you. Or, if you do something wrong, I'm sorry. But it seems like very few people actually put it into practice. A lot of people hold grudges inside of themselves, whether intentionally or not, that can be carried on with them for a very long time. Medical studies have been done to show that forgiving other people or holding grudges within yourself can have an effect on your health. It can also increase your stress levels. Now, this is something that most people understand inherently, but very few people actually do what I'm about ready to say. And that is forgiveness of self. One of the worst things that we can do to ourselves is to hold resentments in ourselves against ourselves. I'll give you a great example. Let's say one morning you get up late for work and you start to get angry with yourself about being late. You didn't wake up in time for your alarm clock, or you didn't wake up at the time that you normally do. So this makes you angry with yourself. And you start to progress through the day. On your way to work, somebody ends up cutting you off. This doesn't normally make you angry, but today it does. You get to work and someone that's at work isn't pulling quite the weight that they should. Maybe they're not feeling good that day. But this angers you. This makes you even more angry. And the things start piling on top of each other. You start to go to lunch and the lunch is served cold, or the lunch is not served in the speedy fashion that you'd like it to. And you get angry. You start to go off on the waiter. You start to take things out on the other people that are at work. Do you see how the line progresses? It all started off because you got angry with yourself and you started to hold resentment in yourself about something that you perceived wrong that you did. What it all boils down to is that sometimes in life things do make us angry. But when we hold resentments within ourselves, we tend to make things much worse than they would normally have been. And we really give ourselves an excuse to take out the anger that we hold within ourselves against ourselves on other people. Eventually it will lead you to a line that you will cross, that from that point on, you find yourself not liking yourself. And what's the old adage? If you can't like yourself, how can you expect anyone else to like you? What you do to yourself does display to other people. They do see it, they do sense it. You do take it out on them. And it's something that you have to be very careful of. Especially if you're working towards trying to be a more positive person. If you want to be a positive person, the first lesson that you need to learn is forgiveness of self. For whatever it is that you've gone through, for whatever it is that has gotten you angry at yourself, that you have perceived wrong. Maybe you feel that you have screwed up the chance to get a job opportunity. Maybe you feel like you should have gone to college and you didn't. Maybe you feel like Joe down the road was the perfect match for you, but for one reason or another you didn't end up getting together with him. Whatever it may be, these resentments do grow. They do fester, and you do start to hold grudges, not only against yourself, but you'll start taking it out on other people. And it's something that you have to be very careful of. So guys, if you want to see positive changes going on in your life, maybe take a look for a moment at the things that are going on inside of yourself and ask yourself, is there things that I have inside of me that I have yet to forgive myself for? And if you have, then why not do it? There's no reason to hold a grudge against yourself. There's no reason to be angry with yourself, especially for things that happened in your past. They're past. What can you do about it? Thank you so much for allowing me to come on here and speak to you guys for a moment. I hope that you have a wonderful day, no matter what it is that you're doing, and no matter where your steps take you. What does I'm sorry mean?
You say I'm sorry to me.
Means you're sorry to somebody.
Means you're sorry to somebody?
Forgiveness means to take back what you have done or said.
Love. Unconditional love.